Well, welcome back to Punching My Way Through Outlands. I have returned with another video, and I just wanted to go over some of the progress that I've made. I think when the last video ended, I was around Tier 5 Air, maybe Tier 4 Madness. The Wrestling Codex was early progress, so it was not that close to complete yet. It was pretty far off. I think I unlocked like my first finisher. My skill setup that I had at the time included Arms Lore, which is pretty bog standard for a Dexer. So if you were running like a bleed Dexer, you would probably run Arms Lore, I would think, because you want that melee special to proc all the time. And my goal at that point, at the end of that video, was I was trying to push swing speed with air so that I didn't have to rely on Divine Fury. And I wanted to see how viable like pure madness was. I would describe it as fun but fragile. So what has changed since then? Current aspect progress, air is tier 11. Madness is also tier 11. My wrestling codex is completed fully to the max. Everything's maxed out. One major skill change I did make was I dropped Arms Lore and I picked up Alchemy. And the reason for that change was I wanted to maximize swing speed without relying on Divine Fury. That was number one. So because I was doing that, I didn't really need the swing speed from Arms Lore. And the melee special chance was like, I mean, whatever. I wanted to just punch more and do consistent damage than rely on like procs of the special. And then Alchemy would enable me to use the Potion Codex as well, which would increase my survivability. And it's a massive quality of life. If you've never used Alchemy or the Potion Codex, having potions that last 35 minutes or whatever it is amazing. And it saves you a ton of gold as well. So after trading Arms Lore for Alchemy, I guess I would ask the question, like, do I miss Arms Lore or do I regret it? The answer is no, 100% no. The survivability and the explode pots and everything else that comes with Alchemy, I just feel like is so good. Any kind of like extra bonus damage or swing speed from Arms Lore that I'd be getting is just, I don't feel like it's worth it. It's so good having Alchemy. Highly recommended. So how did it all shake out? What did it feel like to play Air Madness? What did it feel like to go full Madness? I even fucked around a bit with full Air, but I mean, whatever. Full Madness is a miserable solo experience. It's extremely squishy. The damage feels great on it. It's like super fun, but if you're not in a group and you don't have like a healer or something like that, then it's just not viable. You can't go into the deeper levels of the dungeon. You'll just get absolutely dumpstered. So that's not great. Air and Madness, so Air Armor and Madness Weapon was super tanky. You get a ton of DR from Air, which is great, and the swing speed bonus is great. So you don't have to use Divine Fury on Shiv because you can get pretty close to cap, and then you can cast all like the defensive Shiv buffs all the time. So you have all that extra defense from that. Plus you have the added survivability from Alchemy, which is great. So you're super tanky, but the cons for it is that the damage really falls off. So your output for damage is absolute trash, and it feels safe, but it's super sluggish. We'll say that much. So the pros: Madness is really fun. It's awesome when you proc those huge procs, and like even the effect from it looks great. It's very satisfying to play. High swing speed monk feels incredible. So hearing that punching sound, like dude, is so awesome. Full Madness is good in a group when you have heals, when you have buffs and stuff like that. Air aspect, the swing speed bonus is great. The DR helps with incoming damage for sure, but it just doesn't have any. It kills your output, and it's just so crappy from that standpoint. So what I find the best part about Monk is it's super engaging and super active. So because you're using the wrestling codex, you're stance dancing. So if you know you're starting to take a ton of damage, you hop over to Crab and you get super tanky from that. If you need a bit of health, you can hop into Crane. When you need Cleave, you got Spider, so that's great in a group or when you're bossing or whatever. And Monkey when you're just kind of blasting. So it's a lot more active for sure of a playstyle, because especially with alchemy, if you use explode pots, now you got explode pots to manage, you got stance, you got taunts to manage. It's just super active and fun. So what am I deciding to do now? So I refuse to go onto like the test shard or like look up a build or anything like that. I don't want to like game shark my way to the build on the test shard to see, oh yeah, is this viable at, you know, tier 15 or whatever. I'm going to try out Earth Aspect because it has some things, and I'll get into that in a minute. But basically, I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know if it's going to be fucking trash or super fun, but I think leveling it up, going through the dungeons, blasting with the boys, that's the fun part for me. I'm not concerned about is it meta or whatever. I'm just trying to have a good time. So to me, that's the fun part. Some may disagree, and that's totally fine. So I wanted to find an aspect that had a little bit of damage boost at least, that could, you know, help with that survivability piece too. So help you still be tanky and survive, and keep the, you know, the damage a little bit relevant. So we'll try it out. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. It's a pretty cheap aspect, so it should be fine. Yeah, on paper, it addresses the weaknesses that I found with air and doesn't kill your damage entirely. So we'll see. That's the plan anyway. So right now I'm leveling Earth and Madness still. My goal is to maintain Madness because it's fun as fuck. I want to fix my solo survivability, so Earth will do that for me. And that'll let me avoid the damage fall off from air. Even if it's not meta viable, having my aspects leveled up, I think is still valuable. Who knows? Maybe in 6 months they're like, yo, Earth is the best aspect ever. And I'm like laughing in, you know, tier 12. And I don't have to buy all those cores. Unlikely, but you never know. So my overall thoughts right now on the Monk is it's been a fucking blast. It is so fun. You're literally punching shit in the dungeon. People would be like, oh my God, you're punching stuff like great. Like, it's just funny to see someone staying there punching mob. I don't know. There's something hilarious about it. Max swing speed is the best. Never change. I love you. And it's super interactive and engaging. You stance dance, you manage your codex, you're tossing pots and taunts. It's super cool. Yeah, so overall, I'll say I'm going to keep punching my way through Outlands. We'll get this Earth aspect up to at least tier 10. I don't think that'll take very long because we absolutely fucking blast. And I'm already in like level 2 and 3 of the dungeon. No problem. I'm like tier 3 Earth. Doesn't even matter. Madness procs. The thing dies in like one hit. So yeah, I might make another part to this. I'll probably do like a final update video, but if I don't, well, then I don't. But if I do, well, we'll catch you in the next one.